have to admit, I've never read a T.S. Eliot poem. This was the first, before I even read the T.S. Eliot poem, I read the Whitlow poem, and I didn't understand why it was funny until I read the T.S. Eliot poem. And so it really was like seeing the negative of an image before seeing the image.
It's fascinating. Tanya, having read the parody first, and then the original, you did feel you learned something about the, you were prepared for it.
Definitely. I think I didn't understand. I thought maybe I wasn't catching something Whitlow was saying. The math didn't make sense about the age, but I just kind of rolled with it. And I gave some creative license to the author. And then when I read the Eliot poem, I thought, oh, okay, this is, the language seems impenetrable and stuffy, perhaps.
And stuffy and lugubrious, like he's making a very brave effort not to weep for himself.
Yeah. Right. So I'm not sure whether it's loving or not. I'm not sure, but like you mentioned that good parody evokes the original, and I think this is a great example.
Yeah, he certainly does evoke the original, and he studied it so closely. If I imagine myself as Eliot, and Eliot did write a note about this poem, I think I may have it here. I may have the note. That is, I don't have any of four quartets. I may have the Henry Reed. I will now read to you T.S. Eliot's note on Chard Whitlow. T.S. Eliot, quote, "Most parodies of one's own work strike one as very poor. In fact, one is apt to think one could parody oneself much better. As a matter of fact, some critics have said that I have done so. But there is one which deserves the success it has had. Henry Reed's Chard Whitlow." So despite our understanding what Tracy says when she says it's pretty harsh, Eliot chose to praise it. Now you could say that Eliot, a very sneaky and very smart character, may have said it'd be a good move for me to approve of this making fun of me. Maybe he's trying to take the force away from Henry Reed. I will be generous to T.S. Eliot. I think he was genuinely tickled by it. If I put myself in his position, a lot of professors have written very, very serious critical writing about four quartets. It's assigned in classes all over the place. He may even be getting a little nervous about it. It's going to be due for a fall. It's getting like a balloon. My reputation is bloated. I can picture him being delighted by something that appreciates his work in an irreverent way, in a way that isn't solemn. So I can believe it.